26 plus 126 divided by 2 times 1.
Okay.
And add all those up together. Parentheses.
Okay.
Would you like to explain to everybody else, or just get the points on that? If that's right.
And, but you mean explain now, it's.
They don't remember the formula for the area of a trapezoid.
Trapezoid is the two heights divided by 2, because you average the two heights and you times the, you average the two lengths and times the height.
Okay, might be a formula they all remember at some point.
Okay.
It was just troubling me trying to figure out what the intervals were from 0 to 9, and then
Right,
she said
yeah.
0 to 4, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's a joke. Okay, now what?
Ow.
Math, so, and
Did
then
you just say
divide it
math?
by, we were trying to get the, divide by 4,
Divided by 4?
yeah,
Do you mind if I write it 1/4 out front?
yeah, I think so.
Just so I don't have, I'm trying to save space here.
So it's,
And you may want to talk people through what you're doing so they understand.
okay, so you do your trapezoids, the 3 subinterval trapezoids that we have. And once the average, oh wait, no, it's, I think it's 1/3.
I think,
Trapezoids. Yeah, it's 1/3, sorry.
I was thinking it was 1/3, but it might be 1/4, I'm not quite sure.
It's 1/3.
Because you're going across the line.
Because it's, but you're, there's 3 things, which is the 3 subintervals would be, yeah.
3, is that what we're going with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that first one there,
Oh, this is still calculated.
Just be that reason.
38.
138? Oh, you doing each of these individually? Okay.
Yeah, I had just, you know,
I'm
Figure
fine
that
with
out,
that,
mix it
whatever.
up. 166. Oh wait, times 2.
320.
32.
332, okay.
Yeah.
151, okay.
Inside.
621, okay.
You got that 3, I got 207.
Anything else? Okay. Part C.
Oh, theorem.
Oh, the theorem!
So give your reason. Oh.
Good, good. I'll pick the right one.
You don't have that many to pick from.
Yeah, there's just 2.
Let's see.
Well, there are 3, but 2 that you really use.
What's the third one?
You have mean value theorem, intermediate value theorem, and extreme value
Oh,
theorem.
that one.
Extreme value theorem you rarely use. All it means is somewhere in the interval you will reach your
Yeah,
highest
so
and
that's-
lowest point. Yeah.
See, mean
I
has
think
to do with.
it has to do with slope, which makes me think the 1, but I don't think it
What's
is
the other one?
it's the interval,
Intermediate.
intermediate value.
Which means it hits, it has to hit everything from there. So,
No, we can move that here, okay.
what do you mean?
I'm pretty sure it's mean because it says derivative, has the derivative stated.
Well, I mean, you can have that. Well, I say 'cause it has to hit.
Has to hit.
Who was it?
It's gonna be
Who was it?
at least
Who
once.
was it?
There aren't many who's, you're talking famous mathematicians?
Yeah.
There aren't that many famous mathematicians that we mentioned in here. There are Newton and Leibniz, who came up with calculus.
Yes.
There's Euler, we use
Yes.
him a lot. There is Riemann
Yeah.
and Gauss.
Yeah.
There is, gosh, who's that guy? Oh, L'Hopital.
Yeah, I don't have
Who's that other guy? That, I know the answer is, it's rolling around in my head somewhere. I
Like
know
H
that
or
one.
something.
Hector?
I can feel it, it's rolling around in there.
That's it, that's
Is it rolling? I don't know.
Huh?
Says it already said rolling. I don't know. You said like a couple times.
Maybe roll, as in
Rolls
rolls theorem.
theorem.
Oh.
They-
I knew you weren't saying it for no reason because you said it twice. I was like,
Do you tell stories about us?
I do, yeah,
You tell them to your Algebra 3 kids.
they wouldn't get it.
just the green sea.
One,
Yeah, they take it.
two,
I'm sure next year you'll tell stories about us.
three. There's three.
3?
Yeah.
There are 3,
How do you know?
because Michael told me to write it down.
Michael, how do you know?
Because it goes from 20, okay, so it goes from 120 to 156, that's increasing. It's still, well, from what we know, it's increasing. It's increasing again to 1 to 3. Then it starts, it decreases, so that means it had to hit it had to hit a 0 to turn back around.
Oh, okay, and
And
then,
then,
so.
and then went back up to 150, which means it had to turn back around, which means another
Yeah,
one.
another thing.
And then it came back down, which means another one. So there's
And then it's still going down,
a
so we're good.
minimum of 3 that we know of.
Okay, is that your answer?
I was gonna say it's very
Give a reason for my answer. Can you just do what I said? Just write that all down, what I just said.
Well, Michael said.
No, it's not gonna be points. You have to use a theorem. Pick one. At least get a 50-50 shot. I mean, don't just throw it away. Pick one.
Problem that we own one work
Don't do
and
that.
don't, we know it's not fly line, which is weird. I don't know how it's mean value. I don't understand this.
I know. I guess we'll just have to go with what Michael said.
I'm pretty sure,
Bart.
What?
I thought it was mean value, because you're basically using the slope as it goes from positive.
So you think, all right, without writing it down, you think we have to use mean value theorem? Okay. And your logic in this is that they asked us something about,
I don't, because it's,
it's a slopey kind of justification or a question.
like it's, they're changing it from
So why
basically
can't
from
we use
positive
mean
to
value
negative.
theorem?
We can, I guess. I don't know. How do you?
You didn't state it was continuous. I'm just saying there's a point for like either one of them.
All right, so let's fix that. If we're gonna say, if we're gonna use either of them, how are we gonna?
Model is twice true.
Okay,
So
so
it's differentiable, so.
therefore,
Therefore, they're
it
just
is continued. All right, so that's taken care of. Now you can use mean value
Twice.
theorem. That's actually important.
That gets you your maximum.
So what does mean value theorem tell you? Actually, you know what, let's be done with this one because I'll go through that in the explanation, okay?
What we thought there was just for one, if you take the 2 points, and whatever that slope is, there will be another point in there, you will guarantee that.
Okay,
slope will-
so which 2 points are you going to use to show a slope of 0?
That's that's what.
That's why you're having trouble. isn't it?
Because it is the fancy mean value theorem, but
Rolle's
there's Rolle's theorem, but
You need 2 numbers to
you
be
need
the
two
same.
numbers, which you can use, what is it, what's the other one? The one that we always use, the mean value theorem and.
Intermediate?
You can use intermediate value theorem to prove that there is a point that you could use.
So which theorem are we gonna have to use?
It's,
Both.
Both.
yeah, it's a special case where it's both of the.
What we would have to do, here's what I'm thinking. You see 3 to 4, you got 176 to 126. The intermediate value theorem tells you that you're gonna hit 156 somewhere in between there. And then we could use the mean value theorem to say that you got a 156 and a 156, so you're gonna have one in there.
Yeah.
And then do the same thing for the other two. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you have to use both of them on this one.
That's.
That's that's
Well, I
got some
was trying,
spice
I was
to
like,
it.
I knew it was me, Riemann, but.
Now the question is, how many points will we got for that?
1.
Yeah,
That would have been a skill.
D.
just, yeah,
Oh, I
that,
was thinking
so
one thing.
it's only 1 point and you have to get both parts.
Yeah, would've, the
the
justification
whole
part of it,
explanation.
you would've, yeah.
So it would have been 0 points for us. Well, unless we took all that out.
Yeah. What's D say?
At the rate at which the tickets are sold from 0 is greater than or equal to t greater than or equal to 9 is the model by r of t equals 550 te to the negative t
Oh my
halves.
goodness.
So do we just plug it in?
Yeah.
So just plug it in.
I read it and I was like,
Just plug it in.
Alright, what am I plugging in?
550, TE,
T of 3
yeah,
equals,
You plugging
R
3 into R,
R3.
you're doing R3?
yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
that makes more sense. Could have said that for you.
550 feet.
Just give me an answer. That's what y'all are gonna do is plug it in, aren't you?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I got 368.165. Anyone
Nearest
else
whole
want to
number.
check that? 368. Anyone else want to check that?
Yeah,
This is wrong, guys,
why is it wrong?
because that's the rate at 3.
Dang it!
You need to take an anti
Aw, we tried.
from 0 to 3
Of what?
of that, R of t.
Okay, I put that into.
Dang it, we tried.
Are you sure? Can you justify to everybody why yours is right and theirs is wrong?
I'm Michael.
Because I'm like.
But, because if that model is for the rate of which the tickets are sold, which means you need to take an anti to get the area, which would give you the total amount of tickets sold for that, from 0 to 3.
Okay.
Spit it out, Michael, spit it
Yeah, let's all get this one.
I'm curious, alright, is anybody clinging to this one?
I
Or
don't know.
is everybody switching
Now I'm
over?
sad.
Cause I don't, yeah, it is a class effort, but if we need to say, here are 2 answers and let's see who's right, we can play that game too. We don't all have to agree on what the answer
out. I
is.
mean, it makes sense.
Alright, what is this then, and we'll compare our answers.
Yeah, like 854 point something. Don't you got, Shane?
Give me the
I
nearest
got
whole number.
973, but I could be wrong.
855. Being
Yeah,
your
I
son.
got 855. Go with them.
855, okay. Okay, are we done?
Yeah.
That question.
Alright, so let's see how.
Ooh, I really wanna read this one.
Okay, part A. Let's see which marker I'm using for part A.
Hey, look, we got central facilities in that one.
What do you think point spread is on this one? You have A, B, C, D.
2 for A,
2,
mm,
2,
That
Two.
would, yeah.
1.
1.
1. No, the actual point total, not how many you got, but the actual point total. 2, 2, 1, 1, okay. That's 5.
Yeah.
No, it can't be right.
That can't.
That's
No,
not-
I think B would be good,
B
because
is
it's
3,
different.
2, 3,
That's
2,
what I was thinking.
3,
2, 3, 1,
1.
6,
so then,
7, 8, 9.
I'm gonna give 2 on C,
Okay.
just because
well,
I
he
feel
said
like.
that.
Two.
He already said it was
for a
1.
reason.
He just said that, he didn't,
2, 3, 2,
they
2.
said it didn't.
I think A might be 2 for the setup and the
Maybe
answer.
said 2 for A.
I'm doing what you all said.
And
Y'all
then
like
the
2,
units
2.
might be the third maybe.
2, 3, I think 2, 3.
All right, let's see here. Part A.
I don't know.
You get 1 point for your estimate, which is 8, which is correct, and 1 point for your units. People per hour is correct.
Yeah.
So 2 points on that one. It might be nice to get into the habit of doing this. To show the reader you know what you're supposed to be doing and what that means in a calculus sense, because that really was what y'all were doing, was faking the slope there, okay? You would have gotten full credit for this one, but it makes it a little bit nicer to read if they can see that up front. All right, number 2, or part B, excuse me. All right, you get 1 point for your trapezoid sum, which is this, and then 1 point for your final answer. However, your final answer is wrong,
No.
because that was supposed to be
4.
4.
I told you like
Okay? Average value is the interval, not how many pieces, but the interval, and your
Yeah,
interval
because
was
they
from 0 to 4.
that. I remember that much. I just always say there's another number that I'm forgetting.
The right answer is somewhere in the neighborhood of 155, I think. Okay, and if you had put the 4 there, you would have gotten that one right. So we're up to 4 points. Part C is worth you 3.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't get it because there's only 1.
Let's see.
Oh, I know why. 1 point for the answer, 1 point for, and 1 point for each of the theorems.
Oh, you get the.
Now, there are 2 ways to have explained this. One of them with the theorems is the way y'all did it. The other one was to, okay, something like this,
Show the change of positive. and
Change
negative.
of positive, negative, using something with the slopes. The slopes here were positive, slopes here were negative, so there had to be a max somewhere in between there kind of thing. So you could have gotten away with either of those. You would have gotten the 1 point for this, and then lost the other 2 points because of the badly worded explanation, okay?
You lost 3 points total. So far.
Okay, for the last one, you get 1 point for the setup. Which one should we pick?
I still
The bottom
think-
one, yes, it is this one.
Okay.
1 point for the setup and then 1 point for the answer. However, your answer is wrong.
What was the answer?
920.
Yes, I was right.
973, yeah.
Dang, I was right.
Uh,
I don't know what y'all typed in, but that was it.
Aww.
Why not want to do that? I don't know.
My guess is it had something to do maybe with
Might have
the
been,
power.
yeah.
That you didn't do the T over 2 all inside the power kind of thing.
Yeah, something, or like it was in parentheses or something.
I don't know what happened there, but it was a typo of some kind. Did you forget the T out front, 550T,
I
even the
forgot.
negative? The T in
Oh, I
front of the
did
E?
too,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
All right, so we would've got 1, 2,
Shannon,
3,
right?
4, 5. I'd say 5 solid on that one. But y'all, if we couple that with the 9 we got up front, we're still sitting pretty nice.
Shannon actually would've got 6. She would
With-
have, or I don't know though, maybe if we didn't have,
Shannon,
Michael,
we
she
got
probably,
lost a
yeah.
point down here, she's, this crap. Yeah, let me mark that out, but that's bad, look at that.
Aww.
Bad!
and
And you're right, you're absolutely right, Michael, this is a rate, so what you did was figure out how the tickets were being sold at that point. At that one moment in time, we were selling roughly 368 tickets per hour. That is the total number. Yeah, we got that many people waiting in line from hours 1, 0 to 1 to 3. You haven't sold under 400 tickets. You've sold quite a bit. Okay, ready? Part C? Or I'm sorry, number 3, not part C, number 3.
Number 3.
This is my
oily.
your favorite?
Oh, is this the one, oh, all the words.
Oh, the words, they hurt.
Leaky pipeline.
Oh,
Is this gonna be one that hurts my head?
Maybe.
yep.
Yeah.
I love it, probably isn't gonna hurt your head.
I mean, to the point where it makes no sense to me and I hate it.
Probably. You can always skip, listen, you've got 95, you got 14 points now.
How much you need total?
24 is our magic number. 4 points per problem.
They gave us the volume.
So pretty much get a 9, get 1 9 and then a 5
And
and
then
then
snooze through the rest of it.
skip eggs. So get three, the first 3 completely correct.
And then you don't even have to do the next ones, yeah.
Take a nice
Yeah,
nap.
don't do that.
Take a nice nap.
But it is split up 2-4, so you have to get, sure, you can get the first 3 correct, but you have your awake as well. Alright, come on, we got time to eat lunch, let's go.
Okay, let's
What
see.
So we're looking for an instantaneous. This isn't good. Oil leaking into a lake, never good.
Never a good idea, no.
Mm-mm.
Oil's like, it's just like something over the top of the
Not
water.
necessarily, it could have depth to it as
Oh.
well.
Well, I mean like, okay, so it can it's just something, it's just in the water.
Right,
Yeah.
and they tell you, they tell you it is a right circular cylinder, so it's spreading this way and it's spreading that way.
Yeah.
So it's not a cone, it's a cylinder in this one.
So. Hmm,
Okay.
okay,
So I
alright.
would change. Okay. So that would be negative.
So to VBT, that's always gonna equal 2,000? Is it? Am I wrong?
Why would you say that?
Because it says the volume increases at a constant
Yeah.
rate of 2,000.
Yeah, so it's always.
It's always that. And then for our A,
I was like, can we like?
we
write
know
this
that
out?
it's at
Do
a,
it.
I was gonna ask, we could write out the.
Well, what about, first step I always tell y'all to do on these is draw a picture and label everything.
Yes.
Okay.
So a nice little lake.
Well, yeah, you can draw a lake, but the more important
Cylinder.
picture is a cylinder, yeah.
Okay.
I think the more important.
It's a cylindrical lake.
Yeah,
It'd be a vertical lake.
it's a cylinder oil.
So if that was a natural lake that somehow became a cylinder, oh my, nature.
700.
I could think of, something falling very hard into the earth, like maybe a tree went straight down and then the tree rotted, so that created that kind of hole.
Yeah.
Be very, very specific kind of circumstance to make that happen, but maybe there's a fire, and the tree burned out, and then we were left with this.
you know, the RDP
And water
is for
spread.
2.5 centimeters per minute.
Was it the height?
No, that's the radius,
What were the units on this, I'm
Oh,
sorry?
I read that.
cubic centimeters per minute,
Yeah.
centimeters per minute.
Not that they would count off any points unless they say something other than indicate units, so I'm covering my bases here.
Okay.
The instantaneous.
This is at the whenever the.
We know H equals 0.5 centimeters.
This is when the radius is,
Yeah,
100 centimeters.
R equals 100 and H equals 0.5.
Okay, so rate of change of the height.
And then we take
Oh.
V of
We
pi r
take
squared
the
H,
So,
the volume of V take the derivative.
V equals pi R squared H.
Notice they were nice enough to go ahead and give you the formula on this, so that you weren't guessing what the volume of the cylinder is.
You should know.
Then take the derivative of that, so dv dt
Equals
equals, pi is a constant,
pi.
so. Right?
What do you want me to do with that? Just tell me what to write.
Isn't the pi just a constant, so you
Yes,
can
it
just
is.
leave that up?
Mm.
Well, you can write 2 pi, I guess. If you-
Product.
I know, I'm doing product, I like to bring stuff up front. I bring stuff up front as I'm
why are you bringing 2 from?
Because you know what, fine, I'll do the other way. So, just leave the pie. We'll do product,
Okay.
because Michael wants to. Parentheses. Let's see. What? You know what, fine, you do it.
Okay.
No, don't you two bicker.
He is.
Okay, do it.
Nope,
You
you
are
are.
kind of being rude.
I'm sorry.
I was on a roll, but okay, I'm done.
Go ahead, Shannon.
Go ahead, Michael.
I'll shush you up. Go ahead. And then you do it his way.
Am I wrong so far?
I don't
I
know.
don't think so. Don't give
The
me
only
that
wrong
look.
thing is you haven't told me what to write down.
I'm sorry, Michael got back. Michael was mean to me.
Go ahead, Shannon.
Fine. What was I talking? Okay. Product of the first, so 2R with a little chain, DRGT, and then H plus DHGT.
Yeah, Michael, would you like to write down your way?
I'm doing it my way, make sure it's different.
Make sure it's different.
Because if it's the same thing, I don't see a point in telling
Is there a mistake?
you. No,
He
that
does it.
I'm trying to
He
figure out,
tried
is there a
it
mistake?
differently.
I'm just making sure
Okay.
there is no mistake.
Well, let's see, let's just, we can plug stuff in now.
Look,
Put stuff
Maybe
in.
Michael.
Where they need to be. So we know DVDT is 2000, so we put that in. Then we know our R is 100. DRDT is 2.5. We don't know.
Plus 1.
Oh, we do know 8.5
Oh, well, yeah, for H.
plus
100.
100, and we don't know
And then we have to
DHT.
find that.
We have to find that.
For. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. So it's just you, but I'll
Let's just add that. Well, multiply that all together.
I got you.
Okay.
I got 250 pi plus 100 DHCP.
100 DHT pi.
2000.
Yeah, do 100 DHT pi if you're gonna.
Yeah, that's, yeah. I was just gonna.
Okay.
I had to get as hard as foot had.
I have the answers, not you.
Aww. That's not good. So, 7 minus 250 pi divided by 100 pi. Does that make, can I put that?
You could, it's not that hard to type it in, but you could.
Okay, I'll type it in. Oh, I forgot to type this.
Thank you, sir. I got 38.158. Units, just in case.
Oh,
I
units.
don't think you were lost points.
Yeah.
Oh, they said in centimeters per minute.
Yes.
Yeah. So I got you.
Okay, put it on.
Everybody cool?
Michael, are you cool with this?
He's crunching.
I'm crunching
Took
numbers.
pencil and started crunching.
He picked up wits. Serious about
Well, if it's right, I'm maybe proud of myself. If not, oh well, I tried.
Alright, we'll move on until somebody tells me differently.
Okay.
This is that number.
Why would they try to take out the oil? The oil's still leaking. Why don't they just patch the hole? Sorry, I was.
They have a different team that's on that.
The information you
Yeah,
look
it doesn't say
at
anything about that. It's not necessary apparently.
Right.
Just keep pumping pulling the oil out. Yeah, it just continues to leak.
I got something different.
I've never heard such.
For what?
What did you
Not
get?
financial. I got a much smaller number.
What did you get?
3.815.
3.815?
Yeah.
So, same answer, just decimals, a different place?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure.
That's what I got.
3.815?
Okay.
Well, okay, at least if the number's in the right place, if we're off by a decimal, that means there's a 10 floating around in there somewhere that's different between the two of you. Alright, we'll see what that is.
I heard that one.
Okay, you can keep playing around with that one if you want to, or.
This
go ahead.
problem still bothers me, just everything with the problem. The 400 square feet bothers me, and the fact that they're trying to get the oil out,
I
it's still
know,
leaking, and
I
it's
know.
just, that's it. No.
I know. This is your
Sounds
problem like it was Michael's raw sewage. This is your raw sewage problem.
It's just like, they're just being stupid, like.
What was your raw sewage?
They was-
Remember, he was upset about the raw sewage getting cheaper the longer you
It's
kept the
like,
plant running.
yeah, it was something like, the longer you keep the plant open. no
It's
matter
not
how much-
cheaper, not
it's-
cheaper, it's cheaper per gallon.
It somehow gets cheaper per gallon the more it's open, which made no sense to me. Up to the point where, and this is them being against stupid, and somehow it's like, just clear the oil, don't worry about that, it's still coming in.
Well,
so-
unless they just produce more and more sewage.
That's what they did, yeah, and in the morning time, you didn't have
Does make sense.
that much sewage coming in, and if the machines are running at capacity, whatever, you got the machine turned on, if it's using X amount of energy, if you have 5 gallons of sewage to clean or 500 gallons of sewage to clean, the turbines are still turning at the same rate, so it's cheaper per gallon because the price is spread out through more crowd.
And then I came to the problem of then just why are we even
Why are we talking about
discussing the
Raw sewage,
why are we even doing it per gallon? Just say this many hours. Like they're just being silly.
Okay,
Just
Michael,
let the
go
raw
to the
sewage sit in
rant
the
right
tank
now.
for a while, and then we'll